Everyone says Stranger Things is the king of modern sci-fi television. And look, no disrespect to Hawkins, I love Stranger Things. But if you really want deeper mystery, dark horror, and bigger ideas, there are 3 sci-fi shows that don't just rival Stranger Things, they flat out surpass it. And once you see why, it's hard to go back. Today, we're talking about From, Dark, and The Mandalorian. 3 series that prove sci-fi can be scarier, smarter, and far more ambitious than nostalgic bike rides and Christmas lights. From is basically Stranger Things for adults, because this show does not ease you in it. From drops you into a cursed American town that traps everyone who enters. No one knows how they got there, no one knows how to leave, and every single night, smiling humanoid creatures come out to hunt the residents like livestock. This is not a teen sci-fi adventure. This is existential horror, where Stranger Things gives you answers eventually. From doubles down on questions and symbols, rules that barely make sense, nightmares that stack on top of nightmares. It's mystery box storytelling done right, with lore that feels ancient, deliberate, and terrifying. And here's a fun little mind bender. One of the stars of From was the flamboyant, scene-stealing wild card in Romeo and Juliet alongside Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, that guy. Now he's leading one of the most psychologically brutal sci-fi shows on TV. From doesn't rely on nostalgia, it relies on dread, and because of that, its mythology already feels deeper and more dangerous than anything lurking in the Upside Down. If Stranger Things is a fun sci-fi mystery, Dark is a masterpiece. Dark begins simply, a missing child in a small town, but almost immediately it reveals itself as something far more ambitious. An interwoven story spanning generations, timelines, and existential consequences that refuse to hold your hand. This show demands attention. Miss one detail and you'll feel it later. While Stranger Things plays with time travel as a cool idea, Dark turns it into a philosophical nightmare. Free will, fate, cycles, identity, everything is connected and nothing is accidental. Dark doesn't just tell a story, it redefines what television sci-fi can be. It's dense, it's emotionally devastating, and it treats the audience like adults who can handle complexity. When people say Dark is better than Stranger Things, it's not an insult, it's just a recognition that Dark is operating on an entirely different level. Then there's The Mandalorian, the show that took sci-fi off the couch and put it straight onto the movie screen. Set in the vast Star Wars galaxy, The Mandalorian follows Din Djarin, a lone bounty hunter navigating a lawless universe, until his life changes forever when he's tasked with protecting a mysterious child named Grogu. What separates The Mandalorian from Stranger Things isn't just scale, it's mythology. Stranger Things thrives on small-town charm. The Mandalorian builds an entire living universe. Every episode feels cinematic. Every location feels ancient. Every choice carries galactic consequences. It blends classic Western storytelling with space opera and somehow makes it all feel personal. Stranger Things is intimate. The Mandalorian is epic, and when it comes to world building, spectacle, and lasting cultural impact, The Armorer speaks for itself. Believe me, Stranger Things deserves its place in pop culture history, but these 3 shows prove that sci-fi didn't peak in Hawkins. From shows us how terrifying mystery can be, Dark shows us how intelligent sci-fi can be, The Mandalorian shows us how massive it can feel. And once you've experienced all 3, Stranger Things starts to feel a little smaller. Which one do you think truly surpasses Stranger Things? Drop it in the comments, and if you want more deep cut sci-fi breakdowns, you know what to do.